Hey YouTube, this is Raj, and today we're going to be looking at weaponsmiths and their trades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what trades help them to level up, which ones are the best for acquiring emeralds, and also what specific items they trade that you really want. So basically whether they're worth putting in your villager trading hub, or whether you just want to dump a bucket of lava over their head and be done with them. So let's get started. Okay, so in the Minecraft 1.14 update, there was a lot of updates to villagers. It added a bunch of professions, and it also gave them a new trading system. So what I'm going to do before I talk about their specific trades is I'm going to talk about what weaponsmiths do. So obviously what weaponsmiths do is that they deal with axes and swords. So basically any melee weapons. Their trades are usually pretty straightforward, so it usually involves those two things. So their job site block is a grindstone. So 2 planks, 2 sticks, and a stone slab. Pretty straightforward. And I'm just going to show you how their job site block works because there's a couple cool uses for them. So if you have 2 damaged pickaxes, what it does is it combines the durability of both of those and adds a 5% bonus to the result. The other thing you should notice is that if either of these have a curse enchantment, so curse of binding here, the end result will have a curse of binding. And also if this were to have, let's say like an efficiency 4, if you add these together, it'll eliminate the efficiency 4 and it'll just give you XP instead. Although the XP from what I've seen is not that much, but the XP varies on how good of an enchantment it is. So you get that. And the other cool thing with this is that it can erase enchantments. So this is a loyalty 1. It basically erases the enchantment and gives you XP. So if you have a bunch of like crappy books like this, loyalty 1, and you just want blank books to use for enchanting, you can do that. You probably saw the orb just popped out there. Yeah, so I mean the grindstone is definitely a useful item that they added in Minecraft. So another benefit of the grindstone is that it removes anvil work penalty. So this is when you need so much more of an enchantment each time you use the anvil. This basically removes that from any item that you use in the grindstone. So basically you have a new item. So let's get to this guy. So this is a weaponsmith. They all apparently have an eye patch for some reason. And there's the job site block, so a grindstone. And I'm just going to quickly explain how trades work with the new villager trading mechanic. So how it works is that there's 5 levels. Each level has 2 trades they can offer you. You have to level them up to get to master level. And there's also things that modify these trades. So for example, there's a price modifier. So if you buy a lot of a specific item, the price will go up. Also, if you do a certain amount of trades on an item, it'll disable that trade until the villager gets restocked. You can also lower prices if you have something like Hero of the Village, or basically through villager gossip. If they like what you're doing, they'll give you lower prices. So you can probably manipulate that to get a good price on some of the stuff. And here are all the trades for a weaponsmith. That sounded really weird the way I just said it. But anyways, here are all the trades. And if you look, there's not a lot of trades. There's, I think, a maximum of 8 a weaponsmith will have, which is the lowest I've seen so far of any of the villager professions. It also, a lot of the villagers have an overlap in the types of trades they do. So a weaponsmith will have similar trades to toolsmiths and armorers. Let's get down to it. So this is the novice ones. So 15 coal for an emerald, 16 trades, 2 XP. I would say this is the best one to level them up really quick. Depending on where you are in the game, coal might be really abundant for you, so it's no big deal to just like trade a bunch of it to a weaponsmith. And then there's 2 weapon enchantments. So 3 emeralds for an iron axe, 7 to 22 for an iron sword, 12 trades for the axe, 3 trades for the sword, and 1 XP for each trade. And the other thing is these are both enchanted items. So you get between 5 and 19 in enchanted, and this is usually the weight. So let's say you get efficiency 4 on this. Every time you buy this from the villager, it'll be an efficiency 4 axe. So of these trades, I'd probably say the worst like combo to get with the villager would be if you just got these two, because this one's the easiest one if you just want to get rid of coal and level them up the quickest. So the next trades are 4 iron for an emerald, and 36 emeralds for a bell. And a bell is useful for raids with villagers. Basically, it tells the villagers to go into their houses and avoid the raiders, and also it'll show you where the raiders are during the raid. But honestly, do you need more than 1 bell? And usually most villages already have a bell. So, and it's pretty pricey at 36. So this is a useful trade for leveling them up, plus you get more XP, 10 XP as worth 5. And of the 2 trades, you only get 2 here, so you're guaranteed to get both of these trades. Now let's go on to the Journeyman. So 24 flint for 1 emerald, 12 trades, 20 XP. I don't know about you, but usually I have more flint than I really need. And especially if you have something like a fortune shovel, you end up with like too much of this. So this might be a useful trade to have for a villager, just to get rid of your flint. And these are the expert trades. So 1 diamond for 1 emerald, 12 trades, 30 XP. Not sure why you would want to do that, because diamonds are pretty valuable in this game, as where emeralds are less valuable. And especially with the trading system, you can get a ton of emeralds if you play your villager trading right. And 18 to 35 for an axe, 3 trades at 15 XP. So a toolsmith villager also works well with the weaponsmith villager. So they both have similar trades at this level of an axe. So with this weaponsmith, you're guaranteed to get this trade. So it's important to consider when you get the toolsmith that you don't want this trade as much, so you can have more flexibility in their trades, as where this one's guaranteed here. So, and this is the only master trade for the weaponsmith. So 11 to 27 emeralds for an enchanted sword, 3 trades, 30 XP. So obviously everyone needs a sword, and who wants to spend a lot of diamonds when you're using it all the time? What else? So it's enchanted, of course, so 5 to 19 in enchantment. So you could end up with a pretty good sword that might be useful to keep and to keep trading up. So I'd probably just the weaponsmith, if you look at all of his trades in total, they're pretty straightforward. I mean, the only level that there's some risk is at the novice level, and honestly, like, is that it's not that big of a risk, because all your trades beyond that are guaranteed, so you know what you're getting. And also, axes and swords are pretty valuable, so this is definitely a villager that you would want in your villager trading hub. So that is everything you need to know about weaponsmiths in Minecraft. So hopefully that gives you an explanation of their trades that are really good, their overall trading system. And with these videos, I always include the Minecraft wiki for trading, so you can look through their trades. Although I would say with this one, there wasn't a lot of variation in their trades, so it was very straightforward. And you don't really have to plan what kind of weaponsmith you want. So I've also done videos on other villager professions and their trading. So I've done ones on armorers, shepherds, cartographers, and toolsmiths. So check out those videos. I'm planning on going through all 13 of the professions and their trading, basically because I just want to understand this mechanic in Minecraft, especially since it's newer, and get an idea of how to use certain trades for one villager against certain trades with another villager. So look for those videos. So if you like this video, please give me a like. If you want me to keep producing content and want to see those videos I just mentioned, give me a subscribe. If you want to see me produce specific content, I always look at my comments. So leave a comment in the comment section, and stay classy, YouTube. This is Raj.